Before France became famous for perfume, it became famous for perfumed gloves. Welcome to VIOLA, where natural perfumery meets ancient plant lore. And apparently the reason was partly very practical. Leather smelled terrible. The tanning process left gloves with a strong animalic odor, but gloves were also an enormous status symbol, so instead of accepting the smell, they perfumed them. And not lightly, I found a 16th century recipe for perfuming leather gloves, and as a natural perfumer, this formula is honestly insane. First, the gloves could be treated with civet, and I actually have a civet tincture and a civet paste in my perfume materials. And I'm just gonna tell you straight up, it smells like shit. I'm sorry, but literally. Straight from the material, from the paste, it is incredibly fecal, animalic, and almost offensive. But this is one of those strange things about natural perfumery. If I dilute it enough, combine it with florals, resins, and suddenly that disgusting smell becomes warm, sensual. After civet, the gloves could be soaked in waters of rose, orange blossom, lemon blossom, and citron, then powdered, then rubbed with jasmine oil, then held over aromatic smoke, and finally finished with musk, ambergris, and even more civet. Now imagine what those gloves smelled like. Leathery, smoky, floral, animalic. It's basically an entire perfume composition inside this pair of gloves. Catherine de' Medici is traditionally credited with helping make perfume gloves fashionable at the French court. That matters because one of the places producing them was Grasse, the place we now call one of the great capitals of perfumery. Grasse had already been working with leather for many centuries, but eventually its glove makers began using the fragrant plants growing around the region to perfume their leather. Jasmine, rose, orange blossom, lavender, and eventually the perfume became much more valuable than the glove itself. By the 17th century, glove makers and perfumers were literally joined into the same profession. Gantier perfumers. In 1572, Jeanne d'Albret, the Queen of Navarre, suddenly died in Paris. A rumor spread that she had been murdered with a pair of poisoned perfume gloves, supposedly connected to Catherine de' Medici and her Italian perfumer. This is the world I want to keep coming back into, and I do in my own work. Perfume was made from actual botanicals, resins, flowers, and strange materials like civet, and scent was considered far more sacred. If you want to step deeper into that world through small batch natural perfumery, comment civet and I'll send you a link to my perfume library.